You know, for some reason, I imagine a blog to be informed opinion presented by intelligent, interesting people. But after suffering through several inane ramblings, it's dawned on me that I too can be just as self-indulgent, fatuous, and boring. I'm getting old, which I suppose isn't a bad thing, especially when you consider the alternative. I didn't think ageing would worry me, and generally it doesn't, as life experience has given me the wisdom and God-given right to criticise the rest of the world. But as my pecs slowly turn to breasts, I found that ageing does have its drawbacks. The other day I went to see my regular barber to get my regular haircut. I sat in my regular chair and we discussed the regular topics. Then from nowhere, my barber asks, "Do you want me to trim your ear hair?" My ear hair. I was stunned. No one's ever asked me that before. When had hair started to sprout from my ears? When had I become the distant relative of the Wookiee? But by far the worst indicator of age, which I suppose is related, would have to be the realisation that you are no longer considered by younger women. Not that I had much to work with in my prime, but on occasions I was able to spark the interest of a younger female, until recently. Even being married with no dishonourable intentions, it was still nice to see that you could attract the attention of a member of the opposite sex every now and then. Hey, I consider being noticed by someone of the same sex a bit of a compliment. Although I had my suspicions, this cold, hard realisation smacked me in the face the other night when I was having a few beers with my mates. When leaving the pub, I discovered a very intoxicated young lady laying in a pool of her own vomit. Well, I presumed it was her own vomit. Anyway, I instinctively offered her a hand, when through glazed eyes she looked me up and down and went, "Ew." Well, that was it for me. I stood there totally disillusioned as she crawled off in the darkness. It was then...
What are you doing?
I'm on the computer.
You're not looking at porn again, are you?
No, dear. Gotta go.